Renault Sport Racing Managing Director Cyril Abiteboul has admitted Red Bull's moves to block it signing Carlos Sainz long-term actually helped it to secure Daniel Ricciardo instead. The French marque pulled off a massive coup in August, signing Ricciardo to a 2-year contract, putting paid to Esteban Ocon's designs on the seat, despite a deal already agreed in principle post-Germany. But Abiteboul has revealed it pushed to retain Sainz during the French GP at Paul Ricard, but was blocked by Red Bull, leading to the brand looking at its wider options.
We had basically 3 options that we were very strongly considering and massively engaged to secure. We had Daniel, Esteban Ocon and Carlos Sainz. And frankly, I think it's fair to say that every single one of those 3 options were good options for the team.
Ricciardo, who is one of the sport's best overtakers, will reportedly earn 20 million British pounds a year, but his talent was not the only consideration.
He also was, from the 3 options that I have mentioned, the only one to be completely free. Carlos was in the hands of Red Bull. Esteban is a Mercedes driver. So the other benefit of Daniel that should not be underestimated was the fact that he was coming free from any other commitment with any other teams.
Ferrari team principal Maurizio Arrivabene has swatted away suggestions he will replace Giuseppe Marotta as CEO of Italian football club Juventus, firmly stating his future is with the prancing horse. Arrivabene is already a member of Juve's board of directors, but rumors in the Italian press ahead of Japan suggested that he was after the now vacant CEO role, something the 61-year-old has since denied. I hope my nominee for the new board of directors will be accepted, but my job remains here in Ferrari, he said. Arrivabene joined Ferrari at the end of 2014 from Scuderia main sponsor Philip Morris International. Formula One raced at Suzuka last weekend with just one DRS zone, despite drivers like Racing Point Force India's Sergio Perez pushing for another to be created along the back straight and into fearsome corner 130R. Across 53 laps, 48 overtakes were recorded, but the FIA decided against an extra zone, with 130R high speed and a raft of complaints received at the British Grand Prix, where an activation zone extended into Abbey. The FIA has been experimenting with DRS all year, introducing additional zones where it believes more overtaking can be created. But not everyone is a fan of more DRS, including Ferrari's Sebastian Vettel, whose campaign fell apart in Japan, with the German again likening it to video game-style tactics. Now we are in Japan, I think Mario Kart. If you remember, it might be more fun to throw bananas out of the cockpit. So maybe it's a better idea to have bananas than DRS, he joked. F1 Supremo Chase Carey met with 9 of the 10 team principals ahead of last weekend's Japanese Grand Prix to continue discussions on the future of the sport, with the focus on improving the show. All but Mercedes was included in the chat, with Toto Wolff unavailable due to a team engineering briefing, with the team bosses talking about how to spice up the races with different strategies and more pit stops. The meeting came just 2 days after all team principals met on their own, without F1 or the FIA, for the first time since Malaysia last year. A catch-up that is said to have motivated Carey's subsequent invite. Force India's former administrators, London-based firm FRP Advisory, has defended its asset-only sale to the Racing Point consortium for 90 million British pounds, which it says was a commercial decision to avoid the risk of a significant loss in the value of the business. 5 formal proposals were made to purchase the team, including that of Uralkali, a Russian company linked to GP3 racer Nikita Mazepin's father, which has questioned the administration process. But Racing Point was the only one to propose a rescue on the basis of a going concern, which FRP was legally obliged to give priority to, with the asset-only sale forced after Indian banks failed to approve the sale, and the business faced wage bills it could not afford.
TheInsideLine.com for everything Formula One.